In this video, I wanted to share some tips and habits that keep my mind positive and my thoughts healthy. Things that make me feel fulfilled and excited for life, rather than overthinking and ruminating over things I can't control. These are honestly some of the most important lessons that I've learned in the past few months of my life, where I've been trying to balance everything and almost always ended up feeling overwhelmed or stressed. So I genuinely hope that the struggles I faced can become some small nuggets of wisdom for another person, and that this video will help lighten your day. First things first, accept your negative emotions and stop judging them. Part of having a mindset that actually helps you is not avoiding negative emotions. There's a sweet spot between bottling everything up or just wallowing in your own feelings. And that spot is reached through acknowledgement, validation, and just feeling your emotions. I always judge my emotions too harshly sometimes, especially when I feel as though I'm overreacting to a small thing. I always think to myself, it's honestly fine, or maybe I'm in the wrong for feeling this way. I was telling one of my friends an instance where I felt as though my boundaries were crossed and I was drained by a conversation. And I honestly felt bad for feeling bad, because in my head, I wasn't supposed to feel bad if the other person didn't do anything incredibly wrong. But my friend simply told me an obvious truth, that no matter what the other person did, what I feel is still valid. Of course, you might need to think twice on how you want to express your emotions to others, but with yourself, aren't you free to express anything you want? Why not be a safe space for yourself? Why blame yourself for anything you're feeling? Not every day will be a good day where you're bursting with joy, but every day is a special day where you get to experience a unique moment in life. There will be seasons that are slower, moments that feel more melancholy. We can't force flowers to bloom in winter, so instead of blaming the cold weather, maybe accept it and work with it. Prioritize your health and well-being. This may seem like a no-brainer or something that is obvious to maintaining a healthy mindset, but a lot of us need a lot more discipline when it comes to this. And I'm not just talking about fixing sleep schedules, eating and exercising well, although those things are all very important. But the key here is prioritizing, and that will include some counterintuitive things, like choosing to do watercolor instead of an assignment that's due soon, taking time to stretch, to clean your room, breathe deeply instead of rushing to a lecture or catapulting towards the next expectation. This has been so important to me because for the longest time I told myself that I could only enjoy life if I finished my work. But the thing is, there's always more work to do. It would get so bad at times that I wouldn't even eat until I finished an assignment. If I was starving, I just munch on a granola bar with a growling stomach until I finish my essay. And I'm sure that this is not a unique experience. What I'm here to tell you is that that pile of work is never going to magically disappear, no matter how hard you cram or how much you work. In fact, if you try your best to finish a week's work in one day, you might be even too burnt out to enjoy the rest of the week. So you must make the choice to do what you truly want, even if that means getting a lower grade or not being as productive. I always try to get everything out of the way first before playing piano or doing art or doing anything just for the sake of it. I saved the best things for last, but oftentimes I was never able to get to them. And I realized that if I spent my whole life doing this, prioritizing work over myself, over the things I truly enjoyed, then what was I even working for? If I'm working to enjoy life but never actually get the chance to, then really what was even the point? Prioritizing even just 5 minutes of peace for myself has genuinely made my life better. Prioritizing time to calm your mind, to find joy in the present, will help you alleviate stress. And at the same time, you're showing yourself love and care. By cooking for yourself, cleaning your room, sitting and doing something you like, you're telling yourself that you matter. We spend so much time online these days, it's so easy to feel disconnected from your own body and your actual physical surroundings. As a kid, I was always more connected to my body, not only seeing what I could do in terms of somersaults, cartwheels, and backbends, but paying attention to my toes, calves, belly button. I simply noticed my body more, without judgment or critique. The past few weeks, I've made it more of an intention to connect with my body. This might sound really strange, but I feel like as adults, we're constantly in our heads, disconnected from our physical being. Even when I exercise or run, I still forget to shift focus to my body rather than the thoughts constantly running in my mind. A lot of times when I feel stressed, it honestly helps to just get up and shake and spasm your body, contort it just to release the tension. We forget that we occupy such a wonderful instrument that can help us ease the stress in our minds. Next time when you're tempted to scroll or ruminate, just get up and dance around, crawl on your floor, shake your arms and legs, and you'll be surprised how much your mood improves. As well, I often feel disconnected to the land I live on. Even though I have so much nature around me, in the winter months, it's easy to remain indoors and forget that you're living somewhere. Even if it's an urban area, there's still unique physical surroundings, sights, and sounds. I try to make it an intention to connect more with the space that surrounds me, to pay simple attention to the sound of the rain, the glow of my lamps, and in that moment, it becomes possible to find stillness.